You never saw me hurt so badly, coming through the cracks like a rosemary that refused to die. By the time the sun was down, I lost too much ground. No one was around where all the people go. You never heard me sing so sadly. Laying like a steam train all through the night. So long before daylight. And that train, she keep riding through the darkness until dawn. Mother Mary, she keep calling me on I know your eyes, yeah, llorona. Can't you give me just a little bit of peace? Yeah, I know your eyes, llorona. Can't you see? I beg you, please. You never saw me hurt so badly, coming through the cracks like a rosemary. She refused to die. By the time the sun was down, I lost too much ground. No one was around where all the people go. Where'd all the people go? Where'd all the people go? left us dead in a courtyard in Rome. Hail Mary, so far away from home. Hail Mary, so far away.
That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
As I bump your mic and move it around. It's okay. I figure you're going to transition here in a minute anyway, right? Play little keys.
Yes, absolutely.
So while you're doing that, I'm
Okay.
going to bug your friend Patrick over here. He's got a mic sitting right there for him. And have him tell us about how you two met and started playing music together.
We met a few months ago. I was playing music at a farmer's market, and she was there shopping. And I think the singer that I was playing with, we were just playing an instrumental chorus, and she came up and she wanted to sing the song, and she sang, and it sounded great. And so it was like meant to be. It was very cool.
It was All of Me, which is one of my favorite Billie Holiday covers. Or
It's a beautiful song. Tell me a bit about when you first started playing music.
I think it's probably a common story. I've been writing songs literally since I was like 5. I was one of those romantics, so I had a crush on like 2 or 3 boys by the time I was 5. And I would just go into an echoey room and make up songs about them. So, but I picked up a guitar when I was 19. Yeah, so, and learned my first 3 chords, and there you go. So,
Was the guitar a birthday present, or how did you acquire it?
I moved into an old house that had like I want to say it was a really old Stella, but I mean, they were guitars that could barely hold their tune, and the necks were all, but you know, they sounded beautiful to me, so I just kind of found some old guitars in an old house. That's how I got started.
Another meant to be sort of thing. It was just sitting there waiting for you.
I feel like people that are drawn to music will find anything and turn it into something, right? So,
True story.
yeah, I have a son, and he's very like that. He turns all sorts of things into music, so.
That's fun. For those listening that want to find out more information or hear more of your music, where's the best place? Like, do you have Instagram or Facebook?
I have a very new Instagram page for Aura Herschel Moon. Me and Patrick are just really now pulling our band together, and we are Dear Moon, DEAR. And so we haven't set anything up official yet, but if you want to see us, just go to Aura Herschel Moon Instagram, Aura Herschel Moon Bandcamp, or I have a Facebook page as well.
Okay, very nice. What's the next song we're going to hear?
This is called Fiesta, and it's a picturescape. The word fiesta is not in the song, but it's very clearly, I hope, a fiesta.
It's got the mood.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear that mood.
Thank you.
I wore flowers in my hair. I was queen for a night. Way back then, what a colorful girl. I wore a skirt, oh velvet, so black, covered in stars like a secret in the night sky. And the lights were red and green and blue, and they were yellow. And all the adults were drinking beers, and everybody was laughing. Oh, the folks were dancing like they'd been together for 100 years. Voy a buscar un rinconcito en el cielo para llevar mi amor, para escondernos tú y yo. And the lights were red and green and blue, and they were yellow. And all the adults were drinking beers, and everybody was laughing. Older folks were dancing. Snow cones, raspas were always blue in my world. Car wheels were red with a little bit of orange in it. It was red and I was 10. It was
This is a song I wrote about my grandmother. She passed a few years ago, and I haven't been home since.
And I miss going home, and that train is rolling on through to San Antone again. I miss being by the fire with you, and the smoke is coming in, and your donuts in the morning, and coffee first thing too. I miss being by the fire with you, walking the track down by the Highway 90, Dairy Queen drive-through, taking you for a drive in the country. Garage sales too. Miss you. And I miss going home, and that train is rolling on through to San Antone again. And I miss being by the fire with you, and the smoke is coming in. And the pecans on the trees are falling just in time for grace. And I really miss your face. I remember the sounds of telling stories and everyone around, but the stories were never free. I was always getting sweet tea. And I miss going home. All of me. Ready, set, go. I'm done trying to hide away all my flaws and the ways I've been blinded. I may never mend as cleanly as a broken arm. I may never be easy. I'd like to be better. I want to be whole, free from all this fear and doubt. And now I know it was my choice to live without. I don't want to live without. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna let you love me. I wanna know you. I'm gonna show you all of me. I guess my secret is out. I'm not as tough as I try to let on. Don't let me put you on and there's fortress. I've been hiding it, built up with I'm okays, and I don't need anyone anyway. Is coming down. It's coming down, down, down. I may never mend as cleanly as a broken arm. I may never be easy. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna let you love me. I wanna know you, and I'm gonna show you all of me.
This next song is called La Da Da. La Da Da.
Today I saw a little road in the sunshine, and she said to me, don't you know everything's alright? When I was a girl, born into this big old world. Oh, they was stealing me. I left my body. Yes, when I was a girl, born into this big old world, they wanted something from me, but I chased La da da. 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 La da 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 da. La da da da. La da 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 da. La da da da. And chased butterfly.
It's appropriately named song.
Thank you.
When you're making lyrics, so I imagine there's sometimes you kind of struggle a bit with song titles. How do you come up with them?
Interestingly enough, I almost just know what the name is when I'm done writing it. So I don't struggle too hard. Sometimes people are like I have this one song called, I think it's called Good Hair. Yeah, so.
Appropriately named, I get it.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, catch your breath here.
Yes.
There was a lot of belting out.
Yes. We're good, though. Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to. There's a certain cough drop that I love, but you can only get it from Europe, and I have one left. So I just ordered some a few days ago.
It's like hoarding them.
Yeah.
I understand how that goes. You find the one magic thing.
Yeah.
You got to stick with it.
Yeah, when I was done with that song, I was like, I think that's La Da Da. Okay, well, there we go.
Patrick, tell me a little bit about the songwriting and performing together, how this all works out. Give me a little insight into band practice.
Oh, well, she's the talent.
Oh,
She
geez.
writes the songs, and I play along.
So what happens when you show up for band practice?
Well, I think today she's doing 8 songs or 9, but she has like 1 million, and they're all really good. So,
Oh, thanks, Patrick.
so she'll show me a song, and I try to play along and figure out something that goes along with it, and then she's got tons more. So it's really good.
He's really, I'm so happy that he was playing All of Me at the farmer's market that day because, you know, it really takes 2 to tango, and not everyone has to appreciate my music or even like, you know, matching personalities and whatnot. And our practice always pretty much starts out with tea, though, doesn't it? Some sort of tea,
Every time.
a beverage of some sort.
Yeah.
So your next song, tell me a little bit about it.
Next song is called Father, and it's about my dad. It's pretty heavy if you listen to the lyrics. I'm finding over time relationships with songs change because I feel like once they've been written, if it feels like a strong song, like a song that I want to keep playing or that I don't think should die, or like, you know, it can be a part of your story, but if your story is changing or your relationship to like why maybe you wrote something changes, it's still a part of the human story. And it gives me this feeling that like, though this song is kind of factual, autobiographical about things that have happened in my life or with my father, you like resolve issues, you know, you feel like, oh, that's not tragic the way it was anymore or whatever, but somebody else might need it, you know, somebody else needs to hear. There's this whole catalog of like human condition, right? And if you get to a place where you're like, everything's great and that's all you write, and you do away with all of the songs that you wrote that were about something that could help someone else, like, you know what I mean?
Right. You know, I think you just summed up 90% of music.
Right.
Human condition and all.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you feel like, is it more writing the song or playing the song that becomes cathartic?
For me, it's writing the songs that are cathartic. I feel so blessed to have been made this way. I have to write songs. It's the way that I process and deal with things. And I don't think it's fair that not everyone gets to do this. But hopefully everyone else has something else that is just as cathartic for them. So
Yeah. Sometimes you have to play that song on repeat like 20 times.
yeah, that's true. So the next song is on guitar, so I guess I should
Yeah, you mosey on over there, and I'll bug Patrick a little bit more here. Tell me about when you first picked up the cello. Bass. Sorry, upright bass.
Yeah. I started playing the upright bass in 2004. And I think I played the electric bass for a few years prior to that. So they're kind of related. It's a kind of a similar instrument. So it's been a while, a couple years.
What made you decide to switch from one to the other?
Well, I think I always wanted to play the upright bass, but it's hard to get a hold of one because they're big and weird and kind of expensive. So electric bass is like a first step to get there. And I still play the electric bass a lot as well.
But this is kind of your progression you always had in mind.
Yeah, I think so. I've always liked
Cool.
it.
I'm so glad he's so good at it.
Nice. Well, let's hear some more.
Father came home last night, the fire was still aflame. I went around the corner, I had so quiet when I called my name. Oh, you know I lived the kind of a life he was behind right from the start. So when the birds came to carry his spirit away, he said, please take this broken heart. Daddy came home last night, too tired to carry on. Sometime in the late morning light, I found a man unburdened by the dawn. Oh, you know, I lived the kind of a life he was behind right from the start. So when the birds came to carry his spirit away, he said, I don't like this bit, I'll take another part. Another part. Daddy came home last night, the fire was still aflame. I went around the corner to hide so quiet when he called my name. Oh, you know I lived the kind of life he was behind right from the start. So when the birds came to carry his spirit away, he said, please take this broken heart. This broken heart, yeah. Please take this broken heart.
I feel like we're doing a little do-si-do here.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
You go that way. Here we go. That one had a little more folksy vibe to it.
Yes, it did. I've always felt, I used to think it was a problem that I couldn't fit myself or my songs into like one place, like I'm supposed to be something specific. But, you know, we all listen to all sorts of music. And I think, and you have different eras, like different vibes that you're into. That was my folk soul vibe. I used to like to do just like folk with the soul sound. But I don't know. I don't think you have to be stuck in one genre, right?
Not at all. What genre would you put the next song in?
I wish someone would tell me.
Well, what's the title?
This song, actually, Lucian Skystone. Come here, Bubba.
Nope, here, I'll go that way.
This song, I'm trying to get him to go out there, maybe out there. Sorry about that. This song is a little bit, I realize it's a little bit, it's a pretty intense theme. And out into the hallway, sweetheart, please. Sorry. This song.
Live radio.
Live radio. This song is, it happened in the last couple of weeks, or maybe 3 weeks. It was really strange for me. As Patrick said, I do have songs that I've been playing, or new songs, or usually a new song that's 2 weeks old isn't going to make it into a set, especially not a set like this, that like a lot of, but this song was really cathartic for me, and I think maybe a lot of people out in the world will be able to identify with it. So I guess it's maybe like just a sad Americana. I don't know.
All right, well, let's hear it and we'll chat about it afterwards.
Thank you.
The story goes I said no. He said, I hurt you, baby. Don't tease me so. You know, I need something for the road. The next thing I know, he won't let go. He won't let me go. And I can see the windows are closed. I chose to let I froze. What can be forgiven? Only God knows. The windows are closed, and now I'll have to burn these clothes. Just a minute. Ago, I was a different I was. He said, don't tease me so. But I said no.
It's a little bit intense. Yes, I know.
Well, genre-wise, I think the closest I could come would be like singer-songwriter, like Norah Jones-esque.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that song happened a few weeks ago, and it surprised me. And I was like, man, this is kind of a heavy song to lay on people, but I feel like it's just one of those things that needs to be aired out more, you know?
Yeah, it's one of those that I think people, because it's so emotional and emotionally charged, people don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I hope somebody out there heard it and feels a little better or something.
Yeah, let's not be dead inside. Let's feel something.
Right?
All right, well, shifting gears on you a little bit. I'm looking at Patrick. Some of these questions are for him, too.
Yes.
Going to go over and lighten the mood slightly, ask you about, do you remember the first concert you ever went to?
I think thinking about possible answers to this, my first concert, I'm still trying to think about it. Jeez.
Were you one of those that parents drug you to different shows and things, or did you not go to a music concert till you were an adult?
You know, I think I went to like Anita Baker when I was 14 or something like that, which isn't bad. She's got an amazing voice.
That's pretty cool.
I think my mom took me to Anita Baker. Not like, Mom, I want to go to Anita Baker, but like,
She went and you happened to go with.
yeah. Yeah, I wish I could say something cooler than that, but I think that's it.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Patrick, I got the same question for you. If you recall the first concert you went to.
I don't really.
I'm going to adjust this for you.
I don't exactly remember the first concert I went to. I've just always listened to a lot of music, and music's always been a big thing.
Yeah. Do you remember the first album you got for yourself?
Well, when I was growing up, my parents had a really big LP collection, and so I remember the Beatles albums like very, very prominently.
Is that one of those, anytime a new format comes out, whether it's CD or streaming, you have to go download?
Always, yeah. It's a hassle, but it's worth it.
Is there a certain Beatles album you always gravitate towards?
I like all of them. I like Abbey Road a lot, but even
That's my favorite.
Revolver and Help and the White Album.
Oh, the White Album.
Basically all of them.
Yeah.
Very nice. How about
Rocky
you?
Raccoon.
Yeah.
Fun. Now you got some Beatles songs you guys can warm up to.
Yeah.
Going back to you, though, first album you got for yourself?
The first album I ever got for myself was the beginning of me being a singer-songwriter, because I realized, I think he's only playing 2 chords in this whole song, and it sounds amazing. It was Ben Harper, Welcome to the Cruel World. Yeah.
Nice.
There's a song called Waiting on an Angel. Yeah. And so I tried to learn it, and I had no idea how hard it was to play an instrument and sing at the same time. Like, that was crazy to me. Like, oh my gosh, I have to do them together at the same time now. I think writing your own songs is one thing, but in the beginning when you're learning someone else's stuff, which doesn't come intuitively to you, and then you're trying to sing. Yeah, so Ben Harper initiated me into, like, I want to say, like, that folk soul vibe that I was on for, like, ever after that.
And you mentioned there's only 2 chords, so it's easy to learn and play. Was that the first song you learned how to play?
That was the first cover that I ever did, where I learned someone else's song, and played it, and it's just so good. I was trying to remember it the other day. It's just so, it's one of those songs that it's like, it's bittersweet, happy, sad, whatever. I think that's kind of my thing. I think I like the happy, sad. And the reason that I decided to make this song the last song that I'm doing, I also wrote this fairly recently, but I think most songwriters get attached right away to something they just wrote. But this song is really, like, kind of light. And I was like, we're going to need a light song after that other one. So this song is called You and Me. And I was outside on my back porch singing to the trees. I feel like people...
It's very Oregon of you, by the way.
Singing to the trees? I'm an Oregonian, what can I say? It is very much that way. I think there's, like, some magic dust up in Oregon or something, because I felt drawn to come here, and I've come back several times, and there's just so many... I feel like people, like, that are trying to be in tune with themselves here on a bigger scale than any other place that I ever go to. Yeah.
Yeah, I jokingly referred to it as the boomerang effect. I actually grew up here, but I lived a few other places and kept coming back and kept coming back.
Wow.
So it was like a boomerang effect. You just kept, and after a while, it's like, you know what? Stop throwing it out there. Just sit.
That's really amazing. You're not the first person I've heard that says they've come back several times, because so have I. I don't know what it is.
Maybe it is that magic dust you're talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, going back to singing to the trees.
Okay. Well, I think there's maybe some traditions in India. When you sing ragas, there's morning ragas and evening ragas. And I started noticing that if I would go outside before, it was totally black before dusk, and just put my guitar in open tuning and sing, it felt really meditative, and it just felt... I knew that there was a lot of balance going on in my life if I could make that happen every night. And so this is one of the songs that came out of that.
All right, let's hear that balance.
Okay, thank you. Hallowed like a tree, hallowed like a bee, hallowed like you and me. Hallowed like the stars, hallowed like Jupiter and Mars, like you and me. And though I can't fly away,
hallowed like a tree, hallowed like the sea, hallowed like you and me. Though I can't fly away with you on that highway, I see you all day. Oh, grace, 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 grace. Hallowed like the sky, and all the ways we say goodbye. And all the ways we say goodbye, goodbye, bye, 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 bye.
We got a whole minute and a half.
We have a whole minute and a half? Oh, wow.
Look at that. It's funny you mentioned the ragas in the morning. I actually, you could see the henna that I'm wearing here. I just got back from India 2 days ago.
Wow.
So
yeah, that's great. I think I remember that. Yeah.
yeah, so as you're mentioning those things, it's very clear in my head hearing that sort of meditative thing, which is really beautiful. So as you said, there's magic dust, somehow things are connected.
Yeah, they are.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so
Before
much.
you take off, though, let's remind everyone where they can find your music and best way to get a hold of you.
So our group, me and Patrick are, I don't know. Am I talking? Is this good?
Yeah, I think just the speaker cut
okay.
for a second. I think you're good.
We are Dear Moon, DEAR Moon, and if you Google that right now, you won't find us. We're working on it. But I'm Or Herschel Moon. My wonderful bassist is Patrick Harry, and you can find my music at Or Herschel Moon Instagram, Or Herschel Moon Bandcamp, and I also have a Facebook page.
What's the best way to reach you? Like if they want to book a gig with you or do something like that?
They want to book a gig with me. I'm pretty sure you can just messenger me on Facebook, or Herschel Moon. So yeah, it's one of those things. It's possible that Or Herschel Moon that's my artist name. That's my project name. But if you really want to book a gig with me and you just can't seem to get through, Dominique Garcia on Facebook. You can find me there.
One way or another.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. New Moon listening to KPSU. Oh, okay. Dear Moon. Okay. Dear Moon listening to KPSU.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Thank you for having us, Rochelle. I really
absolutely.
appreciate it.
It was a pleasure to listen to you.
Thanks.
Thank you.